Okay, we are live. Let's go.
Why did we choose Statefly? We're always working on a project while loading up our SUV. One
Braves,
extra push
Cardinals.
and frack. So we scheduled at Statefly.com. We were able to track our technician and exactly when he'd arrive.
Who's ready for some late night baseball? Make sure I'm live.
Replaced our windshield and installed the
Let me see. Let me see. Let me get my
next
phone.
service on our time. Statefly repair.
One more thing.
Meet with an expert. We'll do them for you. So you can do, not access.
Bye bye. So I can watch you. What's your YouTube username?
Okay. All right, guys. Mark. What's up, man? What's up? Let me see. Sound check. How we doing, Mark? Let me know. How's the game audio? Let me know how we going, man. First stream of the year. Turn this up a little bit. Do a couple checks. What's up, Mark? Mark, you're a member, man. Download Discord. I got the game plan in Discord. For members, you can watch the game in the Discord. So download the Discord app and give me your Discord name. I'll shoot you the invite. You'll be able to watch the game, man. Let me mute some of these commercials. Mute some of these commercials before I forget. Discord. You don't know what Discord is? It's an app. It's an app. You can download it either on your computer or your phone. That's where I'm gonna be streaming the game for forever. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully we're able to do that for as long as I can. Let me see. Where's it at? Where's the game? Okay. Alright, I can do that. Alright. Yeah, it's an app. That's where the game. I'm streaming the game on Discord for members of the channel. So you're a member. Download the app. Give me when you sign up. I know you. It's a little. I know you're not into all that kind of stuff, but oh, you got the MLB package today. Well, win-win either way, right? How's the? Can you guys hear? Mic check. How's the background commentary? Can you guys hear the commentary? Beautiful, beautiful night out there in St. Louis. As it's 75-degree weather. A lot of offense on the field today. Playing it in the other room. No, the sound is coming from my computer speakers. Of course, Ronald's leading off, followed by Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Darno, bat and cleanup. I like it. Darno has been hot to start the season. Michael Harris behind him. Ozzie in the 6th hole. Ozuna. Man, Ozuna. I was such a supporter of his back in 2020. But yeah, he's in the 7th hole, followed by Rosario, then Arcia. No Sean Brown today. Sean Murphy, excuse me. Ozuna got to do something. Got to give us something, or he better be off the team by the end of the month, man. I can't watch it anymore. Like I said, a big supporter of his back in 2020. Loved the fact that we signed him back, but ever since then it's been disastrous. But here we go. Who's this guy? What's his name? Woodruff. Woodford. Here we go. First stream is officially underway. Ronald stepping in the bat. Already 1 home run. 1 stolen base on the year. 40-40. Waiting for that 40-40. 39 more to go. He's leading off. Up against Mr. Woodruff here. Both teams 2-1, winning their opening series. Would have loved to see the Braves win yesterday, but it's all right. Like I said, a lot of offense on the field today. Both of these lineups are stacked. Should be a great game. Here we go with the first pitch to Acuna. Swung on and missed. Fastball on the outside. Acuna down 0-1 in the count. 0-1 pitch coming to Ronald. That one's outside but called a strike. Acuna quickly down 0-2. Ozuna got to get... I'm not even going to speak on it, man. Here comes the 0-2. Way outside. Ball and 2 strikes for Ronald. Braves went back-to-back. Game 2 against Washington. Would love to see that again. But here comes the 1-2. Pitch on its way. That one's way upstairs. 2 balls. 2 strikes for Ronald Acuna Jr. Am I lagging a little bit? 2-2 counts. Here we go. Pitch on its way. Acuna swings, fouls it off. Same count. Ozuna, yeah, man. I don't know, man. He on the team. I just want him to produce. Here comes the 2-2. Pitch on its way. Acuna swings. Ground ball to third. Arnaldo barehands it, but Acuna beats it out. Oh, he's back. He's back. The speed is back. The power. He's back. And you know, just like they're talking about, you hit that ball over to Nola Arenado, you know a play is being made. Great hustle by Acuna. 1 on, nobody out to start it. I am loving seeing Acuna back at full health. sprinting, beating out infield grounders. Oh man, this is what I missed last year. Maybe all the Acuna slander will finally be over as Olsen steps in. They pick over the first. Acuna's in there safely. That's one. Remember, they can only pick off twice in at bat. You know he's ready to go. As Olsen waits for the pitch. That one's way upstairs for ball one. It's very important to get off to an early start. Like I said, this Cardinals team is very good. They can put up just as many runs as the Braves can. So let's go ahead and get off to a good start here. 1-0 count for Olsen. Pitch on its way. Ronald breaks for second, and the throw is on the way, and they said he got him. Wilson Contreras showing off the gun, showing off the cannon. My goodness. So Acuna is down after trying to steal second, and Contreras just gunned him out. Right on the helmet. Olsen takes a pitch. Top of the zone. Count is now, then they messed up the count. What's the count? I believe it's 2-1. They have 0-1 on the scoreboard. 3-3. I'm so confused. What's the count? Is it 3-1? My God, they need new scorekeepers. It's 2-2. This one is fouled back. Man, Ronald should have baited him into another throw. But he gets thrown out, unfortunately. So here we go on the 2-2. Pitch on its way to Matt. That one's wow. Wow. Way inside, called a strike. What? My goodness. So Olsen is down on strikes. 2 down for the Braves. Man, that's way inside. How does my goodness. I mean, what are you going to do with that pitch? Riley steps in, though. 2 down. Unfortunate turn of events after the leadoff single. Acuna gets thrown out. Olsen gets rung up on a ball way inside. Riley steps in. 1-0 count to him. He struggled in that Washington series, unfortunately. Slow start for Riley so far to the season, but he has a 2-0 count now. 2-0 count on its way to Riley. Pitch on its way. Riley swings. Misses at a fastball at the knees for strike 1. So a 2-1 count for Austin Riley. Denise, what's going on? Glad to see you. Here comes the pitch. It's way outside for ball 3. Glad to see you, Denise. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, we are back live. Riley sitting in the hitter's count, 3-1. Pitch on its way. That one is swung on. Tapped foul. Full count. Riley got on top of that. But I noticed that happened a lot in yesterday's game. Braves were getting on top of a lot of pitches. They grounded into 3 double plays against the Nationals yesterday, which really hurt them in a lot of situations. Here's the payoff pitch. Riley swings. That one is belted out to left field and gone. And there he is, Austin Riley, with a solo home run with 2 outs. And just like that, Braves up 1-0. Let's go. 473 feet? Are you serious? My God, he got all of that. 473. 3. Here comes Darno. First pitch for Travis. He swings and gives it a good ride out to left center field, but O'Neal is there at the warning track to put it away. Braves do get a run from Austin Riley's bat, 473 feet. Braves lead 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Voice a little raspy. Sorry, guys. But I'm going to get some water. 1-0 Braves. Catch you guys up if you are just joining us. Ronald Acuna Jr. led off with an infield single. Got caught stealing seconds. Matt Olson got rung up on a ball way inside. Probably should have been a ball. And Austin Riley with 2 outs sent a ball 473 feet to left field to give the Braves a 1-0 lead. As we head to the bottom of the second to see what these Cardinals can do. Appreciate it, Denise. I'm going to go get me some water, though, to help with that. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, man, here we go. I keep forgetting to mute those. Y'all gotta remind me to mute the commercials. Please. Somebody remind me every time they go on break to mute the commercials so I don't get copywritten. So here we go. Early 1-0 lead. Charlie Morton, Uncle Charlie, 39 years old. He'll start off against, who's that? Brendan Donovan. He's batting .357 to start the year. 1-0 count to start things here in the bottom of the first. Hoping Charlie Morton has a very good bounce back year. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside with the fastball. 2-0 count. Had a really, really rough year last year coming off that injury. Didn't have the off season probably to really heal. Really rough year for Charlie last year. Really hoping for better things. 2-0 count to Donovan. That one's inside or outside for strike one. 2-1 count now. Glad to see Riley finally get his first hit. Big home run. He struggled in that Washington series. But they do give Charlie a 1-0 lead to start things here. 2-1 count. You know Charlie loves his curveball. Swing and a miss on a fastball, though. 2-2. Straight down the middle. Could not catch up to the gas. 2-2 for Brendan Donovan. There comes the 2-2. That one is fouled off to the left side. We'll do it all over again. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like button for me, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. It's been a while. Glad to be back. Glad to see all you guys here. Here we go on the 2-2. Charlie ready. Pitches. And that one is swung on. Grounded out to Albies out at second. He'll pick it up. Scoop it over to Olsen at first. One down here in the bottom of the first. And that will bring up Alec Burleson. Don't know much about this guy. Never heard of him, but he's batting in the 2-hole for the Cardinals. First pitch from Morton is a curveball, bottom of the zone. It finds the strike zone. 0-1 count to Burleson. He's batting .375 so far this year. Here's the 0-1. He shows bunt and fouls it off to the left side. Excuse me. So quickly down in the count 0-2 for Burlington. Man, this Cardinals, man, I'm looking at this lineup. This lineup is so stacked. Here comes the 0-2 to Burlington. This one is swung on and roped into center field. That will drop right in front of Harris for a one-out single for Burlington. Now, in an 0-2 count, Morton caught way too much plate as that fastball was basically center cut. And Burleson did not miss it. So, big mistake there from Morton. Double play is in order. What's up, Jameson? How you feeling, man? Hope you feeling better. Here comes Paul Goldschmidt, reigning National League MVP. First pitch, swung on, line drive. That is a fair ball down the right field line. So runners will be on the corners now with one out. Told you, man, this is going to be a great test early in the season. Cardinals are a very good team, man. And he just went the other way with that, and that one hugged the foul line and dropped in there fair. So early trouble for Charlie. He's one ground ball away from getting out of it, though. Oh, my God. What is going on? My whole broadcast just started all the way over for some reason. So I missed the last play for some reason. But they did get it out. The Cardinals do tie the game up at 1, though. That one, they couldn't turn the double play. Arenado busted. That was a horrible swing, too. Almost got the double play, unfortunate. But 1 on with 2 outs. Runner on first for Wilson Contreras. Man, I know I keep saying it, but everywhere you look down this lineup, first pitch is swung on and missed. That fastball top of the zone. If you give up that run, it's fine. Just keep it close. Yeah, it's going to be a good game, man. It's going to be a great series, I think. So I'm pretty sure the Braves know that, too. It's no panic. Here's the 0-1 to Contreras way upstairs. It's no panic. They know they have to. You look at this Cardinals lineup, you know you got to come out here and perform. So I'm pretty sure they knew they had to score more than 1 run. Here's the 1-1 to Contreras. Arenado still down there at first. Pitch on its way. Morton misses upstairs again with a fastball. 2-1 count for Contreras. I mean, who do you like? Honest opinion. You look. Which lineup do you take, Braves or Cardinals? Both of them are very good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Even as a Braves fan, it's Morton is going to call time on the 2-1. I mean, you look, they even got some young guys who look very good. Nolan Gorman hit 2 home runs yesterday. He's a young guy, looks very good. Jordan Walker looks very good so far. It's still very early, but the lineup is looking good, man. You got an MVP in there. 2-1 pitch on its way. Morton misses downstairs with the fastball. Morton doesn't seem to have great control over his fastball to start this game. Doesn't seem to have quite the feel he should. Missing his spots a lot, and when he's touching his zone, it's basically center cut. Here's the 3-1. He goes with the curveball. It's grounded to Arcia. He'll pitch it to Ozzie. We're tied up at 1 as we head to the 2nd inning of play. Like I said, this is going to be a good one. I'm glad we got this test. And I love the fact that everybody is playing each other this year. This one rule change that I think is that hasn't been talked about a lot. Flew a little under the radar. The fact that all teams are now going to play each other at least what is it? At least 3 times, right? Or is it twice?
We were just talking about that.
Like, so no more. Everybody's going to play each other.
That's really funny, 2 Chainz. Thank you.
No easy divisions. Just once. Is it just once? Well, I mean in a series, right? They play each team at least other in one series. Yeah, there you go, Gibby. I like that. It's one of those rule changes that really flew under the radar that nobody's talking about. But it's nice to get to be able to see your team play teams they wouldn't normally. So, like, I got a lot of games I can't wait. Braves and the Mariners. They had a great series last year. Definitely one of those series I'm looking forward to. Philly struggling. D, what's going on, man? Glad to see you. Philly struggling. Yeah, Philly's off to a rough start. The Mets got blown out the water today. So, yeah, they definitely are putting the ball in play a lot more so far. They're getting on. Like I said yesterday, they got on top of a lot of pitches yesterday and grounded into like 3 double plays. But they are looking a little better. As we start things here in the top of the first, it's Michael Harris leading off. He takes a pitch inside for ball 1. Daniel Nixon, how are you doing? Glad to see you. Go Braves. 1-1 tie. As we start things here in the top of the first, second pitch on the outside for strike 2. If you're just joining us, Austin Riley hit a 473-foot bomb to give the Braves the lead in the top of the first. The Cardinals answered back with one of their own runs as Harris swings on the 1-1 pitch and fouls it back behind home plate. Ball and 2 strikes. The Cardinals did answer and score a run in the bottom of the first, and that's where we are tied up, 1-1. This could be the nah, it's too early to say that, right? There's the 1-2 to Harris. He swings a little tapper to the left. Edman can't get to it. That little slow dribbler will just, I mean, he didn't get a lot of that ball, but that's what happens. No shift. He just poked that bat right out there and found the hole. I like it, man. More balls in play. Edman cannot get to it, and now we got some more speed on base. Find the hole. Find the gap. What is it Mark? Hit it where they ain't as Ozzie steps in there. First pitch way outside for ball 1. Glad, man. Ozzie's back. Acuna's back. This is the Braves team I missed last year. 1-0 count to Ozzie now with Harris on first. See if they'll send him. This one misses way upstairs as they throw the first snap throw from Contreras. Trying to catch Michael Harris napping, but he's back in there safely. 2-0 count for Ozzie. Noah, I think, is Noah on the MLB roster? I think he's in the minors. Unless he's in the bullpen. Ozzie swings and misses at a 2-0 pitch, 2-1. I don't know. I hope we see Helen back, man. I hope we see a lot of people back. I know it's been a while. 2-1 pitch for Ozzie. Wind up, here it comes. Ozzie swings. This one is hit high to right field, all the way to the back. Goes Walker, and will he be able to get it? No, he won't. It's gone. 2-run home run for Ozzie Albies. And here come the Braves. 3-1 lead. 3-1 lead. And the Braves came to play tonight. 370 feet for Ozzie. I forgot who it was. Who was it? One of these YouTubers. He's a Mets fan. Somebody help me out. Called Ozzie the most overrated player in baseball, and I cannot believe those words came out of his mouth. I forget his name. What's his name? Mark. Giraffe Neck Mark called Ozzie Albies the most overrated player in baseball. I could not believe I heard those words. And there we go. 3-1. Ozuna up with a 1-0 count. Pitch on its way. Ozuna check swing foul ball. Man, I'm going to have to get my voice warmed up, man. I'm not used to this anymore. Giraffe Neck Mark. Yeah, thank you, Gibby. He called him the most overrated player in baseball. Here comes the 1-1 to Ozuna. That's outside for ball 2. I don't know. He called him the most over. I couldn't believe it, man. I was trying to find his reasoning behind it, but here's the 2-1 to Ozuna. That's in the dirt for ball 3. But he's showing what he can do. Ozzie. Braves came to play, man. I love it. Like I said, this is going to be a great series. Best believe Cardinals will be ready too, man. But a 3-1 lead. Ozuna with a 3-1 count. See if he can work his way on base. Check swing. They say he went. Come on, Marcel. Come on, just take the base, baby. He's so anxious. He wants to prove he belongs on the team. You know, walks help too. Still nobody out. Full count for Ozuna. Here comes the pitch. Swings and misses on a pitch. Way outside. And that's the first out. Man, I don't see. Yeah, Ozuna swing. He swung at ball 4 twice on the check swing. They say he went. And then that pitch was way outside. Here comes Eddie. Eddie Rosario with 1 out. When does the Eddie Rosario revenge tour take place? I'm waiting as he takes the first pitch. I'm hoping for Eddie, man. He had a bad year last year too. Had the eye problem. Never really got anything started. Here's the 0-1. That one's in the dirt. Makes the count 1-1. It begins now, say Gibby. I can't wait, man. Like Rosario, he took a lot of flack last year, but he's a very good player. Had a very good World Baseball Classic performance as he takes a pitch on the outside for ball 2. Oh, he definitely needs a bounce back year. He's gonna have one, and he doesn't even have to be crazy good. He just needs to be decent with the pieces around him as he takes the 2-1 outside. 3 balls, 1 strike down for Rosario with Arcia on deck. See what he comes with. With his 40th pitch here in the second, Rosario swings, line drive into right field, and there's Eddie getting on base with a 1-out single. Nice swing of the bat. He looks good, man. I'm telling you, I love it. After watching last year, man, even though the Braves still won 101 games, they were not the full team. Watching Acuna limp around out there, we lost Ozzie. Morton wasn't great. We did get Michael Harris, but man, just seeing this full team together again is very exciting, and I'm happy to watch this team again, man. As Arcia swings at the first pitch and fouls it off to the right side. Strider's looking good. We do have some injuries. Freed, hopefully, was good. Kyle Wright, and got some promising young pitchers. After watching Schuster yesterday battle through that horrible first inning. Here's the 0-1 to Arcia. He swings out the left field. That ball will get down, and it's fair and bounce over the wall. Is that a ground rule double? I don't know, but Rosario is in his way to score. Nope, it is. It's going to be a ground rule double. Rosario was gone. That's a bad break for the Braves, but we still have second and third with 1 out, and Acuna coming up. Great swing there by Arcia. And that ball took a bad hop over the wall. If not, Braves scored another. And here comes Acuna on with second and third and only one out. Yeah, you hear him saying 5 for 12 for Arcia so far this year. Hey, man. Here we go. Second and third, one out. Braves already up by 2, looking to add on more. Here comes the first pitch to Ronald. Way outside for ball 1. Pressure is building on Mr. Woodford on the mound. Acuna 1 for 1 so far in this game. Got thrown out trying to steal second in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Way outside again. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Doesn't want to come inside. Both pitches way outside. Let's see what he comes with on this 2-0. Pitch on its way. Goes outside again. Got him to chase it. 2-1. That was ball 3. Cunha has to stay patient here, man. Stay patient. He doesn't want to challenge you. He's doing everything he can to get you to chase. See that ball. In the zone. 2-1. They set up outside again. Here comes the pitch. It's inside. Acuna swings. Fouls it off. 2-2 now. The Nationals have one good pin and one good starter in Josiah Gray and Gore occasionally. I don't know. They made Josiah Gray look. Here comes the 2-2. Cunha swings. This one is hammered out the right center to the wall, to the back, and that ball is gone. The Braves, oh my God, I love it. 3-run home run for Ronnie. Second of the year, 401, 108 off the bat, 2 down, 38 to go. Braves lead 6-1. He tried to go away again. That ball crept back in the middle of the plate, and the Braves came to play, baby. Braves came to play tonight. 3 homers on the night. We only in the top of the second. 6-1 Braves. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream, man. Mound visit. 40-40. 38 to go. 38 home runs, 39 stolen bases. You telling me Acuna not back? He not back? He's back, man. I told you, man. Listen, man. Listen. He's back. Matt Olson stepping up to the plate with 1 out still here in the top of the second. First pitch to Olson. He swings. Ground ball out to second. It's bobbled by Edman. He recovers, though, for the second out. 2 down here in the top of the second. They said, Gibby, talk to him, Gibby. They said he was washed because he was injured last year. He was injured last year. He was still recovering. You can see it, man. You can see it in his swing. You can see it when he's sprinting. He's back, man. As Riley steps in, he's already homered. What was it? Tape measure shot. 473, man. He's 1 for 1, though. Takes the first pitch outside. Here we go. 1-0 count for Riley. Pitch on its way. Way outside again. He does not want to come inside to any of these hitters, man. He popped but he's still, you know, hey, man, look, I'm excited. 2-0 count for Riley. Outside again, ball 3. And that's the problem you're seeing with Wilford. He doesn't want to come outside, and he keeps trying to go outside. And some of those pitches that he's trying to go outside with keep leaking as he walks Riley on 4 pitches. They keep leaking back over to the plate, and that's what's hurting him. He does not want to come inside to some of these hitters. as Darno will step up now. 2 outs, 1 on. Travis, what a series he had to open up things on opening weekend. Might be the most underrated player on the Braves, honestly. Here's the first pitch to Darno. He takes it, I guess, for a strike. That ball looked like Contreras had to dig that one out of the dirt. But Darno with the 0-1 count. Riley on first. 6-1 Braves here in the top of the second. Pitch on its way. Darno checks his swing. They say he did not go. 1-1 count. Brewers they thumped them, man. They thumped them. Braves are killing them, base. Darno with the 1-1 counts. They set up outside. Here comes the pitch. It's outside. Way outside. Ball 2. Woodford up to 55 pitches here in the top of the second. Looking like the Cardinals are going to have to go to the bullpen. A little earlier comes the 2-1. Darno swings and misses on a beautifully painted fastball on the outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2. Setting up outside again. Pitch on its way. Darno takes for strike 3. Beautiful paint job there. That's a great pitch. That's a great pitch, man. Like, yeah, it could go either way, but that's a great pitch. So Darno goes down looking, but what an inning for the Braves. 5 runs to respond, and they're up 6-1. Acuna, Riley, Ozzie, all with home runs in this game. Putting the thump in the still a long way to go for this game, though. Still a long way to go. Let me mute these commercials. I gotta mute the commercials. Alright, guys. So what's going on, guys, as we take a quick commercial break? Let's check in with the chat. How are you guys feeling? What's going on? Based Omen. Glad to see you, man. Been a while. Glad to see you back. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in, on your way out. If you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, Helen. Hoping to see Helen. I talked to Underwater earlier. He should pop by. He'll probably pop by. But it's only the first stream of the year, you know. Got a long season to go, but what a great way to start the stream. I will say that. Start the first stream of the year. Still, like I said, still a lot of baseball left to be played, but to jump off to a 6-1 lead early, Braves, you know, Braves, the one thing about last year, the Braves got off to a lot of slow starts last year, and so far this year they've gotten off to some fast starts so far. You love to see it, man. So here we go, 6-1, 5-run lead for Morton. Only thing that concerns me about Charlie in that first inning is the fastball command. He didn't seem to have it like he should. He's leaving a lot of fastballs like right over the heart of the plate and missing badly outside. So hopefully a 5-run lead settles him down a little bit more, and all he has to do is make good pitches, get out of the inning, and get them bats back up because they are hot as we begin the bottom of the second. So up the bat will be Nolan Gorman to start things here in the bottom. Morton misses outside, 1-0. This pitch is on its way. Morton way upstairs with the fastball. One thing I will say is that this umpire does seem to give a lot east and west, especially inside. So maybe as Morton misses inside, as soon as I say that, he throws it inside and doesn't get a call. So Morton falling behind in the count, 3-0 to Nolan Gorman, the left-handed batter. Here's the 3-0, and he misses way upstairs with the fastball. Like I said, he doesn't have command of the fastball, man, and it's very worrying. He's missing way upstairs or way outside. And like I said, the only time he can throw it is like right down the middle. And like I said, this Cardinals team is just as good as the Braves team, so they can strike in a hurry. Got to be careful here. One on, nobody out. Here comes Tyler O'Neill. First pitch from Morton is a curveball. There's the beauty on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Yeah, his control, he's definitely, he has to settle. Might be a little amped up first start of the year. 0-1 pitch on its way. Goes to the curveball, just missing outside. Good pitch, though. Couldn't get him to chase. 1-1 count to Tyler O'Neill. Pitch on its way. This one is swung on. Little chopper out to short. Arcia decides just to take the out at first. Would have been a tough turn. We'll see this replay. They do get one out. Arcia came in charging in the grass. Would have had to flip it behind him to second to get that out at second. Might have been a tough play. Just decides to get the clean out, which I don't blame him. As Jordan Walker steps in, number 8 batter for the Cardinals. Another promising prospect as he swings at the first pitch. A lot of young guys coming up this year. Jordan Walker, Nolan Gorman, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. So many young guys in the league. And here's another one of them. He's got off to a hot start. He's down in the count 0-1 here, though. Morton misses outside with a curveball. 1-1 count. But like I said, a lot of young talent in the MLB this year, man. Very exciting to see. Trust me, D, I missed it just as much as y'all did. As Walker swings and misses. I had a tough year last year, man. But I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I missed it just as much. You don't know how happy I am to be doing this again. Man. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. I missed it a lot. Put it like that. I didn't know, and I didn't know when I was going to start streaming again, but I was nervous about trying to do it again, and it's like I never left, man. I don't even know what I was so worried about. I'm glad to be back. 2-2 pitch on its way. Morton misses downstairs with a fastball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Jordan Walker. Man on second with 1 out. Braves with a 5-run lead. Here comes Morton on the payoff pitch. Swing, ground ball, and what a play by Orlando Garcia that he's just lunges and stabs that one. Stopping it from. Hey, man. I'm not going to lie, I thought that ball was getting by. What a play by Orlando Garcia, man. What a play. Just snagged that one right out the air, and we have 2 outs. Hey, I ain't going to lie. He looking good, man. People, he looking good so far to start the season. Swinging the ball well, making plays like that. Here comes Tommy Edman with 2 outs. Gorman still on second. First pitch to Edman is outside. Let me find out, Arcia. Let me find out. Yeah, he's showing it, man. A lot of people were confused as to why Vaughn Grisham wasn't starting, but as Edman swings and fouls it off to the right side, but Arcia is showing so far. It's early. I know it's early, but hey, man. I like it. I like to see guys playing well. A 1-1 pitch on its way to Edman. I'm not mad at all to see Arcia at short. Yeah, I mean, there's the 1-1. This one is swung on, little chopper. Morton trying to pick it up, tosses it to Olsen, and that will be the 3rd out. So Morton able to keep the lead at 5 after allowing a walk. And the Braves bats are right back up. Yeah, Grisham got hurt. It says Grisham got hurt in the post. I don't think they just thought he wasn't ready, man. They thought Arcia was the better option. So all it came down to, I guess, Grisham, he's in the minors, yeah. It's all it came down to. You got to remember off season. A lot of fans were expecting some kind of signing after letting Dansby go. And shout out to Dansby because he's been looking good with the Cubs, man. I'm happy for Dansby. I watched the Cubs Brewers series. Contreras had a nice series. I'm happy. Even for former Braves, man. I'm never gonna hate on them, especially since they bought that ring in 2021. But a lot of fans were expecting some kind of signing, and then after we didn't sign anybody, they thought Grisham would be ready. So the Arcia thing caught a lot of fans off guard a little bit, I think. But Arcia so far has been looking good. So sometimes you just gotta trust the team and know what the hell they doing. This might be manipulating his service time as well. If they don't have to call up at a certain point, they don't have to pay him arbitrary. Yeah, I've heard that too. They also have Brendan Shoemate too. But if you can get RC in there giving you quality time and let Grisham, Shoemate, and the rest of those guys help the farm, work on their craft, it's a plus, man. It just makes your team even deeper. As Harris steps in to start off things here in the top of the third and takes a strike on the outside. Grisham is hitting well in the minors. That's good. That's good. Here's the 0-1. That one's bounced in the dirt. Woodford's out there as he's approaching 60 pitches. Michael Harris 1 for 1. I believe he started that little explosion back in the second inning, poking that ball through as he swings at this one, lifts it out to left field. Under it will be Burleson for the first out. He started that little explosion, poking that ball out to left field, and they getting through. So shout out to Mike Harris. Any hope for the Cards? Hey, man, it's only the top of the third. I'm telling you, the Cardinals have a very good team as well. So don't count them out. Just keep pouring the runs on as Ozzie takes the first pitch outside for strike one. Keep pouring them on, man. Keep pouring them on. Just keep pouring them on. 5-run lead. Ozzie down in the count 0-1. Contreras setting up outside. Pitches on his way. That one is a called strike. Seems like Ump's starting to give Woodford a little more wiggle room lately. The last couple of innings. 0-2 for Ozzie now. He has a 2-run homer, I believe, already in this game. Down in the count here, though. He swings at this one and fouls it back behind home plate. Yeah, that ball was... I thought Walker might have been able to get that home run, but Ozzie got it just enough to get it out of the park. Still down in the count here, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ozzie swings, little tapper back to the mound. Woodford is there to collect it. 2 outs. Now here in the top of the third. Grisham and Shoemake would both make good trade pieces. That's another thing too, man. If you get quality time from Arcia, I mean, you can dangle a Grisham and a Shoemake out there for some pieces at the trade deadline that you might need, as Ozuna is up and takes a ball on the outside. Because I don't think Ozuna is going to be on this team at the end of April, and I'm just being honest, unless he goes absolutely crazy. Here's the 1-0. That one's outside for ball 2, so maybe you find a way to get rid of him by dangling Grisham. If you feel like Arcia is good to go for shortstop. Here's the 2-0 to Ozuna. He takes that one inside for ball 3. Ozuna might turn out to be a good piece if he gets going again. Yeah, if he gets going again. I would love to see him get going. He has a 3-0 count here with 2 outs. He takes it for strike 1. I don't think anybody, probably stuck with him or we got to cut him, but you never know. Here's the 3-1 to Marcel. He takes that for strike 2, filling the count up. Rosario on deck if Ozuna can extend the inning. Here comes the payoff pitch, way outside for ball 4. Yeah, 2020 Ozuna was crazy, but you know, a lot of stuff has happened since then. So, like I said, I was a fan of the signing because the Braves really don't do signings like that, especially for free agents. And I was on board with that signing, but at the end of the day, whatever happened, we got a ring as they pick off Ozuna over at first. Rosario up. He's already 1 for 1 for the night. I think Ozuna has 2 more years, if I'm not mistaken, as Eddie takes a pitch outside for ball 1. I think this year and 2 more years, I believe. I could be wrong. Could be just this year and next year. Here's the 1-0. Rosario swings. This one is popped up to shallow center field. Tyler O'Neill will be there to put the squeeze on for the 3rd out. Head to the bottom of the 3rd. Braves still leading 6-1. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you're new, we got Braves streams all year. I'll bring back the video at some point. But for now, I'm just doing play-by-play. Subscribe, man. We got a lot of things planned as always. I'm going to bring back the wheel. Bring back the points. Going to bring back the wheel to spin. So, like the stream. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. I'm going to get some more water because my voice is dying. I'll be right back, guys. Let me mute these damn commercials before I get copywritten. And I'll be right back, guys. Supposed to be, man. Alright. We are back. Yankees 5, Phillies 1. Yeah, let's get updated on some other scores as we come back. Phillies off to a rough start. And Marlins played the Mets tough, too. The Mets could have won a couple of those. The Marlins could have won a couple of those games against the Mets, so the Mets are kind of off to a rough start. Of course, Nationals, I don't think we're too worried about the Nationals. But the Marlins could be sneaky. Marlins always have good pitching. They do have some power in their lineup. Soler actually looks pretty good. He's made some, even in the field, he's made some great catches out in the field. Soler looks healthy and good. Of course, they got Jazz out there in center field for the first time. So the Marlins could be a little sneaky just because of how good their pitching is, and they do have some power bats. So this is going to be an interesting division as we hit things here it's only the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd, 2-1 count. for Brennan Donovan. He's 0 for 1 in this game already. Hopefully Charlie is all settled in. Bringing it 2-1. This one is swung on, foul to the left side, 2-2. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, Morton should be able to give us 6. I don't see why not. As long as he stays, he's at 37 pitches through 3. Well, through 2. As Donovan fouls off the 2-2 pitch. And you gotta remember too, we still have some injuries ourselves that we have to deal with, especially on the pitching side. Iglesias is out, Freed, Kyle Wright, who else? As Morton delivers the 2-2 pitch, swung on and miss. First strikeout of the year for Morton, and first time we're going to bring out the old strikeout emotes. It's been a while. There we go, baby. First strikeout of the game for Morton. I gotta get some more. Some new gifts, man. Here's Burleson swinging at the first pitch, fouled back. The only guy on the Cardinals lineup I don't know is this Burleson guy. I've never heard of him. Alec Burleson. Anybody know background? They sign him, trade for him. I don't know who he is. 0-1 count, but he has scored the only run for the Cardinals in this game as he takes a pitch down the middle for strike 2. Oh, Strider was on. He was on. Here's the 0-2. This one is swung on to left field. Rosario will have a beat on it for the second out here in the bottom of the third. So Charlie definitely, Strider is crazy, man. He just gets on that mound and say, try to hit it, and just pump it by you. You can hit it. You can hit it. If not, I'm going to keep throwing it. As Paul Goldschmidt steps up with 2 outs. Nobody on. Morton misses outside with the first pitch. Except that the few walks that he gives up, he's unhittable. You know, he's still young, man. He still has room to improve. He can still be even better. You got to remember, he's still young. He just looks like a veteran pitcher out there sometimes. You forget that they just called the guy up, last year? Sometimes he's on that mound. You think he's been pitching for 5-6 years. Here's the 2-0-2 Goldschmidt. Morton misses outside again. So 3 straight balls to Paul Goldschmidt with 2 out. You think he's walking Goldschmidt to face Arenado? Here's the 3-0 to Goldschmidt. Misses upstairs for ball 4. And the Cardinals will have a man on with 2 outs.
Goldschmidt gets the 2-out walk, and now it is Nolan Arenado, the cleanup hitter. Goldschmidt picking up where he left.
Both.
He's reached on 10 of his 16.
I think Arenado actually has pretty good numbers against. I looked at the matchup earlier to worry me a little. Both Goldschmidt and I think Arenado bats like, well, not great numbers, but I think Arenado bats like 263 against Morton. Goldschmidt was like 300, I think, against Charlie Morton. So, I think they gave Arenado a strike for not getting into the box soon enough. So he started off the at bat 0-1 and takes another strike. So he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So 0-2 count for Arenado. This one is swung on line, drive into left field. And here we go. Goldschmidt heading to third. Runners on the corners now for the Cardinals with 2 outs. 2-out rally. Got to shut it down. That's why sometimes I hope he wasn't intentionally trying to walk Goldschmidt. I mean, he still has a 5-run lead, but you know, William Contreras, excuse me, Wilson Contreras up now. 2 outs. Let's see if he can stop this rally as he takes strike 1 down the middle. Charlie approaching 50 pitches. Pitch number 50 on its way in the 0-1 count. Gotta be careful. Like I said, Cardinals team is very good. Here's the 0-1. That one's upstairs for ball 1. They can make this a 2-run game in a heartbeat, man. Charlie in the 1-1 count against Wilson Contreras. Big pickup for the Cardinals, too. As that one misses inside for ball 2. Contreras, big, nice piece to add to this Cardinals team, honestly. After Yachty retired. So 23 strikes, 23 balls, 28 strikes, totaling 51 pitches for Morton. He's down in the count here, 2-1 to Contreras. Pitch on its way. This one is swung on. Lifted out the right field. Acuna going back at the track, at the wall, and he will be there right at the wall to put it away. That one caused a little jumpage from the heart out of the chest. I thought he got that one, but Charlie escapes, gets out of the inning, still 6-1 Braves as we head to the top of the 4th. All right. Let's check some of the scores from other games. Let's see what's going on around the MLB. Cincinnati and Chicago in a bit of a shootout. 7-6 in the top of the 7th. The Reds leading the Cubs. Minnesota dominating Miami 10-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Tampa Bay up 4-0 against the Nationals in the bottom of the 7th. Who else do we have? Yankees up 8-1 in the bottom of the 5th against the Phillies. The Red Sox down 5-7 in the bottom of the 7th. In the bottom of the 5th, to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh my God. Are the Pirates going to get their first win of the season? Kansas City up 7-0 on the Blue Jays. Wow. In the top of the 5th. My goodness. Some scores, some results I did not expect to see. Pittsburgh, Toronto down 7-0. Oh, my goodness. Once again, want to appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream. First stream of the year. If you're enjoying the stream, please do me a favor and get a stream a like. 25 viewers, 15 likes. Let's try to get those likes to 20 if we can. Braves up 6-1. 3 home runs. Riley, Acuna, and Ozzie Albies. Leading off will be, I believe, Arcia will be leading off things here in the top of the 4th, which means Acuna will be on deck. As Arcia takes a pitch downstairs for ball 1. 1-0 count for Orlando, who's already 1-for-1 in this game. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2. We'll have to take it. 1-1 count. Woodford up to 73 pitches here in the top of the 4th. As Contreras will set up outside, Arcia takes a pitch. Again, a called strike. Arcia down in the count 1-2. 1-2 count. Pitch on its way. Arcia swings, little ground ball tapper out to short. Arcia will be thrown out at first for the first out. Now we'll bring up Ronald Acuna Jr. Who's going to be the MVP? If Olsen, Riley, Acuna have the type of years they can have, man. He's 2 for 2. A single and a 3-run homer. Here's the first pitch. You know they're going outside. They're going to probably pitch him the same way they pitched him in the second at bat. Everything outside as he misses with the first one. See if another one leaks over the heart of the plate for Acuna. 1-0. This time they set up inside. Pitch on his way. Acuna takes it inside for ball 2. Acuna 44. We counting down. 38 home runs. 39 stolen bases to go. Here goes the 2-0 to Acuna. He swings just late on that one as he fouls it off to the right side. 2-1 count for Ronald. Man, he got all of that ball too. Did you hear that thing off the bat? Here's the 2-1. Acuna takes inside for ball 3. Matt Olson on deck. Acuna in a great hitters count here, 3-1. Contreras setting up inside. Here comes the pitch. Acuna swings. He wanted it. Unfortunately, fouls it off. 3-2 now for Ronald with 1 out. Woodford with pitch number 81. Acuna swings. Gets a piece of it to stay alive. 3-2 still.
He signed as an international free agent when he was 16 years of age back in 2014 out of Venezuela.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Here we go. Once again, the full count. Payoff pitch on its way. Acuna swings. Fouls it off. Making them work for it. See if he can get him to make a mistake. 2-run home run game for Ronald. That would be the ball off the bat. Yeah, especially when they get it. Here comes the 3-2. That's outside for ball 4. Love the at bat there from Acuna. As he takes the walk with 1 out. Woodford now approaching 90 pitches. Let's see how long they'll make him eat it here in the top of the 4th with Matt Olson due up now. Olson coming off a 2-home run game in the series against the Nationals. He's 0 for 2 in this game though as that ball gets away in the dirt and Acuna will take second easily on the wild pitch. Matty O. So 1-0 count for Olson. Base hit. Probably scores Acuna. Base hit to the outfield. Here's the 1-0. Olson. Big swing. But couldn't get that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Olson wants a home run himself. That was a huge swing, man. He would better be careful. He's being careful. He threw that next pitch outside after he saw that swing. 2-1 now to Matt Olson. Acuna on second. Takes a short lead. Here's the 2-1 pitch on its way. Olson takes another huge swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes as he fouls that one off. The pop of the glove versus the pop of the bat. I don't know, man. The bat sound is just, it's just so majestic in a way. When you hear that perfect sound off of a crushed ball as Olson fouls it back, I love it, man. Pop it back like decent. Close though. Pushing buttons. Great to see you, man. Glad you're here. Appreciate you. D's like, man, he anxious, man. He's anxious, D. 2-2 pitch on its way. This one's hit out to left center field. Man, this camera crew is bad. They never even showed what happened after Olson hit the ball. They stayed on the pitcher. This is some of the worst. This is one thing I hate about watching these games sometimes and trying to call them to you guys. Because some of the camera angles and the camera cuts are so bad that it's hard to keep up with the game sometimes. They literally, Olsen hit the ball and they literally never cut to where that ball was going. They stayed on the pitcher's mound as Riley takes a pitch on the outside for, was that a called strike? No, ball one. Riley got things going in the top of the first with a I know I keep saying it, 473-foot bomb as he takes a 1-0 pitch inside for ball two. Cunha still stands on second. 2 outs. 6-1 lead for the Braves. Contreras setting up outside and low. That misses outside. Looks like he wants no parts of Riley. Might take his chances with Travis on deck. Why is that thing there? How long has that thing been blocking? As Riley swings to... Oh, it was 2-1. Like I said, they even do a terrible job with the balls and the strikes. I'm thinking it's 3-0. It was actually 2-1. Riley swing, and he hit that one right to Tyler O'Neill over there at center field. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I don't know what they're doing. Why is this thing here? How long has this thing been here blocking the pitching, the game cast? I hadn't even noticed. Let me see if I can get this off here. But Braves still lead 6-1. Let me pull up some of my things here. All right. Not long. What was the question? I ain't gonna lie. It was a line drive out to center field, Mark. Not long. I forgot what I asked, man. Like the home run that Nats hit against the Braves in the second game, you couldn't tell if it was fair or foul, but it was clearly fair in the other camera angle. There are a lot of balls that the Braves hit yesterday that I thought were going to be gone. Honestly, I thought the Braves was going to. There were a couple of balls that were hit that I thought were going to be gone yesterday, and that kind of died. Welcome everybody just tuning in. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate you tuning in. If you're enjoying the stream, again, please give that video a like. We're sitting at 15 likes, about 35 people watching in. Try to get that up to 20, 25 likes if we can. If you're just joining the action, Braves lead 6-1 off of 3 home runs. Solo home run from Austin Riley, 2-run home run from Ozzie Albies, and a 3-run home run from Ronald Acuna. The Cardinals drove in their only run in the bottom of the first. I can't even remember who hit that one. Yeah, I'm confused, D. I'm a little confused. Any Cardinals fans in the chat? I know it might be tough to speak up right now, but don't be afraid as Morton goes back to work to start things here. And leadoff single right between Olsen and Ozzie on the right side. And there's again where that shift might have came in. And that ball just squeezes right by both of them. So a leadoff single from Nolan Gorman to start things for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the fourth. You got to remember, guys, it's still early in its game, man. This game isn't even halfway through. It's 5-run lead. So there's still a lot of baseball left to be played as Tyler O'Neill steps in. He'll take a strike to start his at-bat. O'Neill 0 for 1 in this game with a ground out. Morton, pitch number 55 on the way as Darno sets up inside. Here comes the pitch. It's swung on and grounded foul out to the left side. It's only a leadoff single. He's been working more. I will give Morton. I will give Charlie his credit. He's been working through his jams. He's put a couple on. He's had some traffic, but he's been working through it as he picks off Gorman over there at first. He's been working through it though. He's been working out of those jams. I give him that. He hasn't had his best stuff this game, but he's getting it done. 0-2 count to O'Neal. Pitch on its way. This one is swung on out to right field. Little soft flare, and that will drop in front of Acuna. And Gorman will get to third, from first to third on that little softly hit ball. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing as you hear the announce team saying, like, can't do nothing about that one. That one, he kind of jammed him there, and he got enough of it just to get it out into the outfield, and he hit him where they wasn't. So, a little bad luck there for Charlie. First and third now for the Cardinals, and they are threatening with Jordan Walker up. Walker 0 for 1. Charlie pitches way inside for ball one. And listen, man, this is going to be a great series. I don't expect the Cardinals to roll over and die.
Only player in the bigs born in the year 2002.
Here's the 0-1 to Walker. Fastball swung on, fouled to the left side. This is what, the fourth inning? Like somebody, I think Gibby said earlier, 6 would be good for Charlie, but realistically, I don't know. You just got to hope he gets through this and maybe the next. Here's the 1-1. That one is taken in the dirt for ball 2. Let me see here. Lee will probably be going. I don't know if he'll be going, but they're definitely trying to cut into it. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, way inside. Did he almost got him? 3-1. Morton is not looking good. But you got to remember, this is not the Nationals, man. This is a top projected team in the NL. Like, you know, they're right up there with us. So it's not like getting a 7-0 lead on the Nationals. As Walker swings at this, a little flare out to center again, and it will drop. I mean, Morton is just getting some bad luck. 6-2, runners still on the corners now. Another one of those balls that just, he jammed them, and they got enough of it as Walker shows his strength, his power there to push it out to the outfield and just dump it into center. Like, you know, like. So here we go. Probably need to get that bullpen warming up now. Here comes Tommy Edman. Still nobody out. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 6-2 now. Edman first pitch swinging. And another one just dumped into center. Here comes Harris. Harris will get to this one, though, and hold O'Neal over there at third. And that's one thing I noticed about, I watched the Cardinals and the Blue Jays series. I watched a couple of their games. And the one thing I did notice about the Cardinals is they will get those little cheeky hits. They will swing and dump. They're a good team, man. They don't just try to hit home runs. They put the ball in play. They find grass. And you're seeing it here as one out, double play is in order for Morton. One ground ball gets him out of this. As Brandon Donovan takes a strike at the top of the zone for strike one. But I like that about the Cardinals team. I like that about any baseball team, period. When you can manufacture runs without the home run, when you can put the ball in play, make the defense work, and hit home runs, you're going to be a good team. 1-1 count for Donovan. Get on base, make the other team work, make the pitcher work, make the defense work. Let's see how hard Donovan makes Charlie work as he swings this one. They're not going to be able to get two. Little grounder out to Ozzie, so they do score another run and cut the lead in half. 6-3. It's going to be a good game, man. But they do get the outs.
It also puts Walker in a scoring position.
Man, how big is that 3-run shot by Acuna? 6-3 ball game. Man on second, Burleson up. So they've cut the lead in half.
And we've got a violation against the batter, Alec Burleson.
And Burleson is going to get a violation. Batter violation, so he'll start 0-1.
Again, you've got to be, as a batter, in the box.
So 2 outs. Morton gets ahead of the count without throwing a pitch. Second pitch is way inside, 1-1. I told you guys, it's too early. Like I told you, I knew the Cardinals were going to fight back, man. This team is too good. 1-1 pitch.
1-2. But that's
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. This thing is still. I'm sorry. Why is nobody telling me about this thing? Like why? Let me reload this to get this off the. See if I reload this. So Morton 1 strike away.
from getting out of this. Still a 3-run lead. It'll stay 1-2.
It will still be 1-2 as that one is fouled off. Try to reload the game cast.
First couple of days, it was less
Get that damn ad off the screen. This one is swung on out the left field. Rosario will have it at the track. And there we go.
2, but the break's still up.
Cardinals scored 2. Cut the lead in half. Like I said, Morton, he's getting himself into trouble. He's working out a lot. It could be worse. So I think we get one more. They try to get one more out of him. Depending on how he does in the 5th. If he can get a quick 5th, he might be out there for the 6th. But if he struggles, labors in the 5th inning, he's definitely coming out. Unless the Braves can add on some more insurance runs, which is something we need to do. Why won't this ad go away? Alright. Do that.
Wainwright on the season record of 10-9 with an ERA of 3.33. And he's coming off a couple of subpar starts for Waino.
You guys getting nervous or what?
The first batter of the night will be Christian Yelich with that pitch.
You guys nervous? 6-3.
Gets the sign in the first pitch.
I like it, man. I love it. You got Darno, Harris, and Albies due up. We'll take a strike any way we can. I don't even know if I would even be comfortable with Morton next inning. Depends on how many runs we get. Like I said, if they're going to bring him out there for the 5th, there's no doubt about that. But like I said, if he starts laboring again, if men are on base, they might even pull him depending on the first batter, depending on how he's looking. But if he can have a quick 5th, maybe they trot him out there for the 6th, see what he can do. But let's just get some more runs. That's why I said pour it on. Like we were up 6-1, keep it going. Like I said, they are just as good. Early test. You never know. This could be is it too early to say? This might be the Cardinals, Braves to go to the World Series. As Darno will step in here to lead things off here in the top of the 5th. Woodruff is still out there, so they're definitely, as he has at 93 pitches, Darno takes the first pitch outside for strike 1. I mean, Cardinals were honestly lucky to have Woodford give them even 5 right now, because it could have been bad, and they would have had to go to the bullpen a couple innings earlier, honestly. But they kept him in there, and now it's a 3-run game. I'm kind of surprised they still got him in there, honestly. Quite possibly an NLCS preview, yes, sir. But it's still way early. But these are definitely two of the top teams in the NL projection wise.
Chevy Silverado, the #1 selling full-size pickup in the
Quick commercial break. 0-1 to Darno outside for ball one. 1-1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball and a strike.
Outfielder Travis Darno 0 for 2.
Darno 0 for 2 in this game. Comes the pitch. Darno swings. Little grounder off of the pitcher. Darno hustling. And they got him by a step. Great hustle there by Darno. That one came off the pitcher and bounced to Donovan over there at second. And I thought Darno was going to beat it out for a second, but good recovery by Billy Donovan over there at second base.
I think this will be it for him. And just as you say that,
Nice hustle by Darno, though. So that will bring up Michael Harris. 2 more likes to 20, guys. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button if you're enjoying the stream. 158 to go is all.
and that's why they pay Jeff Ray for the big bucks.
Yeah, baseball is a long season, man. Long season. But like I said, one thing that excites me is being able to play every game. Seeing the Braves play against teams they normally wouldn't have played against. Because now you get to see all the bright stars, all the young stars from every team. And there are a lot of them across the league, man. And
I said my job wouldn't matter.
I couldn't even swim.
pitching change. Yes, sir, pitching change. So they're going to the bullpen. I'm going to take a quick break real quick. Be back, guys.
I'm thrilled to be back to introduce the 2023 season of MLB Baseball Player of the Month, presented by Chevrolet. I'm also very excited to be joined by Hunter Green, who knows just how important youth sports can be to kids everywhere who dream of the big league.
Thanks, AJ. Spring is finally here, which means kids and pros alike are gearing up for their best season yet.
Okay.
Right now, the possibility
Nice little beat to it.
anyone can be the MVP, and any team can make it all good.
Here's where you come in. Chevrolet and MLB wants to help the young ball player in your life cross the World Series off their bucket list.
Nominate a young athlete to be the Play Ball Player of the Month, and if they win, they'll have the opportunity
Alrighty,
to
then.
the 2023 World Series.
Alrighty, then. Game. So how do you guys feel? We're in the top of the 5th. Game has been on for an hour and 30 minutes. You guys feeling about the pitch clock? New rule changes as we wait for the pitching change. Guys, let me know how you feel about everything down below. Pace of play is definitely great. A lot of action. The time between the dead time is gone. That's basically what it is, man. Like, the time between pitching, the action, and the dead time is great. And I don't know why anybody would hate it, honestly. Like, you're getting the action quicker, things are happening, a lot of balls being put in play, a lot of defense of plays being made. I'm loving it. As the new pitcher for the Cardinals come in, Zach Thompson. You'll see Michael Harris to start things off and deliver a strike on the outside for his first pitch. Both teams 2-1 coming off their opening weekend series wins. 0-1 count to Harris. Swing, little grounder out to Arenado. I mean, he was right on top of that ball as he'll fling it over to first. Man. Yeah, it looked like he teleported to that ball. Where did he come from? 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Daniel says he's okay with the rule change. Yeah, they're not that bad yet. As Ozzy steps in with 2 outs, batting from the right side now. Ozzy 1 for 2, 2-run homer. See if we can get a 2-out rally going. Here's the 1-0. Ozzy swings. That one will slice foul out to the left side. Definitely need some insurance runs. See if Ozzy can get something going with 2 outs. 1-1, wait inside. 2 balls and a strike. I only wish that they do not use the pitch clock in the postseason. I agree. Or in like as Ozzy swings and misses. I talked about this earlier. Just the one thing it does take away, as Ozzy has a 2-2 count. One thing it does take away is the. I'll talk about it after this pitch. Ozzy swings, fouls it off. One thing that I will miss is that the anticipation build up pitch to pitch in a close game in like the eighth and especially like the ninth inning in a 1 or 2 run ball game where the anticipation builds with every pitch as Ozzy swings and misses as he'll strike out to end the top of the fifth. 6-3 game as we head to the bottom. It's the one thing I will miss. I did like that part when it came down to the ninth inning. It's a 1 or 2 run game and the crowd is on their feet and anticipation is just building with every pitch as we wait for that pitch to be thrown. That's something I will miss a little bit. But other than that, before we get there, like being able to see the action just come and go is great. And I actually think you can still shift your outfielders. You just can't You just can't shift the infielders. I believe you can shift the outfielders still though, if I'm not mistaken. I think if you wanted to, you could put your left field out in right field if you wanted to, and vice versa. But that's a huge risk not having anybody in a whole field, a whole part of the field. All right, Morton is. Yeah, it's stretch time, man. Who they got due up? Who's due up? Let me check this real quick. Looks like they already started. That's another thing about these broadcasts, man. They play so many ads. And the game has already started. So when we come back to the broadcast, it'll look like a 2-1 count to too many ads. Maybe I'm behind. Maybe I'm not live on my broadcast. Maybe I'm not live. Yeah, it looks like I fell behind a little bit. So Arenado is up with 1 out. He swings at the first pitch, grounds it to Arcia over there at short. And the Braves have 2 quick outs. And that's what we talked about. 2 up, 2 down for Charlie. If he gets through a quick inning here, we could see him in the 6th. And that'll be huge if we can get him in the 6th. And maybe he have another quick inning to get to the back end of our bullpen with a 3-run lead. At least a 3-run lead, I should say. So I keep about to call. I'm so used to saying William Contreras, man. As Morton misses to Contreras with the first pitch, 1-0 to Wilson Contreras. Man, I can't believe the Blue Jays are getting spanked like this. Here's the second pitch. This one out to left center field. That one's going to drop down in front of Rosario, and Contreras is on with 2 outs. Man, this team just won't go quietly, will they? My God. They messed up the plan. So Charlie's going to have to face an extra batter. They just do not want to die. As Nolan Gorman steps in there. This guy has a lot of pop. So Charlie has to be very careful here as he swings at the first pitch and foul tips it behind home plate for strike 1. He's a young kid. He has a lot of pop, boy. Down in the count here, 0-1 though. Here's the 0-1. Pitch on its way, swing. And that one will find the gap between first and second. And here they go. 2 outs. They get it going, man. This is... I love it. I love the game. But this is so frustrating because this team is just so good. It's a great pitch by Charlie. Bottom of the zone. Maybe wants to get it a little bit lower, but he found the hole, and now they have second and third with 2 outs. And there you go. And they're about to talk about it on the broadcast, the shift, man. And that's why I like the shift going, man. Like, it sucks right now, but more balls in play, more hits as O'Neal swings, drives one to right center field. Harris back at the wall, and he will have it. Oh my God, whew, my God. Charlie is cutting it close, ain't he? Come on. Yeah, I don't know if we see him in the 6th, man. I don't know if we see him in the 6th. His night might be done. His night might be done, man. My goodness, man. That's the second one. Who else hit one like that? I think it was O'Neal, wasn't? That's the second one he's hit at the wall like that. He's just missed him. And we almost had a tie game. That's what I was saying, Gibby. I think O'Neal, he hit the first one, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think O'Neal hit the first one with like a man on first with a couple runners on base. You gotta watch out for him at the end of the game because he has his stroke. He's just off. Yeah. Good to have Harris out there patrolling for real. But here we go, top of the 6th. Top of the 6th. Still a 3-run game. Oh my God, Detroit's beating it. Yo, what is going on? Baltimore, all these upsets. Pittsburgh is beating Boston 6-1. Kansas City is absolutely destroying Toronto 9-1. Baltimore is up 1-0 against Texas. Detroit is up 2-0 against Houston. Man. Andrew Jones getting his jersey retired by the Braves, by the way. I was about to say that was my next thing. Next thing is for him to be put in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why he's not in there already, but you know, it's the Baseball Hall of Fame. So Ozuna leading things off here in the top of the 6th. Zach Thompson back out there as Ozuna takes a strike to start his at bat. Man, what's up? The bad teams came to play tonight. Detroit, Baltimore. Ozuna takes a strike, I believe, at the top of the zone. No, that's called a ball. 1-1 for Marcell Ozuna. Time to wake up, Marcell. Come on. 1-1 pitch. Curve ball. Top of the zone, way up there. 10 straight gold gloves and a few hundred home runs. Needs to be. Man, I agree with you. I don't know. I would think it's worthy. As he throws another curveball, this time in the zone, 2-2. I mean, when you are considered one of the best of your generation at your position, defensively, I guess, and you had the power to back it up, I mean, I don't see why not. As Ozuna is in a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Way off. So Ozuna draws his second walk of the day. And now look, I'm going to say this. If the bat ain't working, walks are just as valuable. Well, maybe not just as valuable, but walks are valuable too. So Ozuna drawing 2 walks today is a good thing, especially when you got these kind of bats in your lineup. With Rosario stepping up now with 1 on, nobody out. And this, oh my God, he's trying Thompson way off with. He's trying to drop this curveball at the top of the zone, and he's thrown one good one, but the rest have been way off as Rosario takes the first pitch, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0, top of the zone, 2 balls, no strikes, and he is definitely losing control out there.
Remember I told you, high strikeout but high walk guy too, and here you're kind of seeing it.
2-0 pitch to Rosario, swung on and missed. Definitely knew a fastball was coming, just couldn't catch up to it. 2 balls and a strike. I want to see Rosario not one like he was doing in the World Baseball. Oh, he'll get there, man. He definitely looks a lot more comfortable. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. 1 like away from 20. Can we get it? Appreciate you guys from being here. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it. We're 1 away from 20. Would appreciate it. 3-1 count for Rosario. Contreras setting up outside. Pitch on its way. Rosario swings. Ground ball. Hit at Donovan. They'll go 4-6-3 for the double play.
And now a quick message from Texas Pete.
That's the thing, man. It's so hard. It has to be so hard as a batter when you have a pitcher struggling, and it's like you want to make him work for it, but you also have to swing at those pitches in the zone because he's wild. There's Arcia swings and misses at the first pitch because he's definitely having command issues, but that was a pretty good pitch to swing at. Just unfortunate he put it on the ground. As he tries to go to that curveball, this time Upton gives him the call at the top of the zone. Arcia quickly down 0-2. Here's the pitch on its way. Arcia swings. This one is lifted out to foul territory. Goldschmidt will not be able to track that one down. Yeah, we hitting into a lot of double plays. You had, 3 of them against the Nationals. I mean, we don't have a lot of speed other than, we do. Ozzy, Michael. Honestly, we don't, though. Other than Michael, other than Harris, Ozzy, and Acuna, we don't have a lot of speed. So the 0-2 fastball up in the zone gets him to swing through it. Bottom of the 6th we go. I'm guessing Charlie will be out there. 1 more inning from Charlie. 1 more.
I mean, it's so great to see this because the hitters are trying not to laugh. Oh, gosh.
Who's coming out of the pen? Probably I would think if Charlie's not coming out of the 6th, probably Colin McHugh. Did he pitch last night? I don't think he pitched last night, did he? Or yesterday? I would think McHugh would be the first one up, right? The last inning to me wasn't give me 1 more anywhere. He got the first 2 outs very quickly. And then, that last out was tough. But best believe if he goes out there, he has a very short leash. 22 likes. Appreciate all you guys. If you're new to the channel and would like to be here all season long, make sure you subscribe. Got a lot of things coming. Just the first stream of the year. Going to be bringing back some favorites. Definitely going to be bringing the wheel back. Points will be in play. I'm going to add some stuff to the store, to the loyalty store for you guys to be able to spend your points on. And don't forget that you are earning. Wait, are you? You are earning points. Should be at least for being in the stream for all the hours and minutes you watch. So we still got a game. We got a close one. 6-3. Am I behind again? My stream keeps, my broadcast keeps falling behind. Jordan Walker is up, swinging butt out to first. Excuse me, back to, no, I'm good. Back to the pitchers, man. Morton throws to Austin for the first out. So there we go, another quick out. That's what we need. Let's get through this. Let's get through this 6 fast. Bottom of the order. Edman. Get Edman. 1 out. Nobody on for Morton. Edman, the switch hitter, of course, batting from the left side. Here comes the first pitch. He's 0 for 2 today as he'll start this at bat. Down 0-1 after a fastball from Morton at the top of the zone is taken. Here comes the 0-1 from Charlie. Pitch on its way. Curveball swung on. Grounder right up the middle. And Edman will be on with a 1-out single. So 1 on, 1 out. See if they get the bullpen, if they haven't already. They do have somebody in the bullpen warming up. That wasn't a bad pitch. Edman got on top of it, but it found the hole. And that would be the last pitch for Charlie Morton. Didn't have his best stuff. 3 through 6, you know, first start of the season. Hopefully, it's not a sign of things to come. Because he looked like a little bit of Charlie Morton from last year, a little bit of command issues. But he did work out of a lot of traffic. It could have been a lot worse. So not a terrible start for Charlie. I just hope, I hope he gets it together for the rest of the season. Because we need him. We need him. But not a terrible start. Like I said, Braves did a great job giving him some early run support, that's for sure. Jim Edmonds was a hell of a Cardinal. I will agree with that. Let me see. Nick Anderson will be coming in. To relieve Charlie Morton. We might be getting some fans. Yeah, if you're a fan of the Cardinals, if you're a fan of the other team, it's okay to chat, man. This is a very friendly place. We're just here to watch baseball and enjoy it, man. Just be respectful is all I ask. If you want to talk a little trash, just keep it respectful. This is a very good game we got going on, so I'm enjoying it. A little nerve-wracking, but I love it. I want to see the Braves against some of the best, and I want to see them prove that they're just as good as all the other teams in the NL. Not even only in the NL, but the AL too. So welcome, Cardinals fans, if you're here. Enjoy the game, enjoy the stream. No need for 9-inning Will Smith moments with his poo-poo slider. Oh, Will Smith is on the Rangers now? Okay. Yeah, no more. Hopefully. Nick Anderson making. Wait, no, he played. He came in one of the games in the National Series. So 1 on, 1 out. So it was Saturday he played. It was in the blowout. So he jumps ahead of Brendan Donovan 0-1. Second pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2 countdown for Donovan. So Donovan 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs. See another one of those ground outs right here for a double play. Get out of this inning. Here comes the 0-2 for Anderson. Swung on, grounded foul off to the right side. Anderson keeping the ball low, looking for the double play. So here we go. 0-2. Pitch on its way. Got him looking. Man, he definitely froze him. So 2 outs now. I mean, yeah, I mean that's a big pickup for the Braves bullpen because Nick Anderson, before the injuries, as they were saying, was a very quality reliever, man. As he misses with the first, here's Alec Burleson. He's 1 for 3. The run scored. 1-0 count. Anderson ready. He gets the sign from Darno. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Is that a changeup? Nice changeup there from Nick Anderson. That's a curveball. I gotta pay attention to that a little more. So 1-1. See what he goes with on the 1-1. Anderson sets, delivers, tried to go to the curveball again. That one was way off. 2-1 count. Pesky birds. I heard someone say, I saw somebody say in the chat, this is, yeah, Ian Anderson has, man, Ian has been struggling. I heard he is getting roped out there in AAA, man. I can't believe it, honestly. Here's the 2-1. Swing, went back to the curveball again, swing and a miss. Ian was one of my favorite pitchers on this team. I know he had a little troubles at times, but he's one of my favorite. I can't believe how far he's dropped off, man. And it might just be a confidence thing right now. I hope he gets it together, though. But he's not doing good in AAA. 2-2 count. Anderson delivers. Got him with another curveball. He couldn't. So the Braves go to the 7th. Braves still lead by 3. And guess who's leading off? Ronald Acuna Jr. It's because his pitches don't move. They are flat and he needs... Yeah, that was always his problem. And I guess, you're right. It probably just caught up to him. He needed a third pitch. And he always seemed to get out of trouble, though. He always seemed to make it work, but it probably just caught up to him. He pitched a lot to contact, and it worked for him a lot of times. But like you said, never developed that third pitch, and it's finally caught up to him. But he was still one of my favorite pitchers. I mean, the guy in the postseason was lights out, though, and that's the crazy thing because he has one of the lowest postseason ERAs ever. I mean, I know it's not that huge of a sample size, but when it came to the postseason, Ian Anderson was always lights out. And it's crazy, like I said, how far he's gone. The game is 6-3 Braves heading to the top of the 7th. Be right back. Yep. All right, so here we go. Top of the 7th. Jordan Hicks. I thought they got. You know what? I'm thinking of Alex Reyes. Alex Reyes went to the Dodgers. I was about to say I thought he left, but here comes Jordan Hicks. First pitch upstairs to Acuna. Hicks has some gas. Back is Madsick still a Brave? I believe he is. I think he's injured, right? Isn't Madsick injured? 1-0 to Acuna. This one is swung And that will be a fair ball down the left field line. Acuna hustling to second. Leadoff double for Ronald Acuna Jr. What a game. He's back, man. He is back. Matzek had Tommy John. That's right. He's out for the year. What a game for Acuna. 4 for 4. Excuse me, he's 3 for 3 in a walk, I believe. My bad. So here comes Olsen, who's 0 for 3. He's first pitch. Acuna triple away from a cycle, huh? Give him one more at bat. Let's get the win, of course. Let's get the win first. Let's lock up the win. And then get Acuna one more at bat. Olsen in a 1-0 count. Pitch on his way. Olsen goes golfing for that one. I think Olsen is pressing a little bit in this game. I'm not going to lie. As he swings and misses. 1-1 count. All of his bats, he seems like he just wants to hit. And I don't think he's as he takes this pitch inside, I don't think he's, how can I say? I don't want to say, I think he's pressing. That's it. I just think he's pressing a little bit. You should just calm down, see the ball, hit it if you got it. Oh my God, this broadcasting crew is so bad. I lost the count. What is it? 2 balls and 2 strikes. They got 3 balls, no strikes on the broadcast. How? 2. This one is foul back. Is it really? Man, how hard is it to get the count right? But 2-2. Acuna on second, nobody out. Contreras sets up. Olsen swings, fouls another one off. Braves looking for some insurance. Oh my God! Like what is? I'm looking at the scores. Detroit leading Houston 4-0. What is going on today? It's like opposite day in baseball. Bad teams are winning. 2-2 count to Olsen. That one misses upstairs. Full count. This is the inning. Try to put this game away. With Riley on deck. Cunha standing on second. Olsen with a full count. Payoff pitch from Hicks. Olsen swings, lines it in the center field. That one's going to drop. Acuna is going to score. And Braves will lead 7-3. Good job, Matt. That's what I'm talking about. Matty O coming through with some insurance run. 3-2, saw the ball up, bang. Right back up the middle, right back where it came from. So here we go, 7-3, still nobody out. Here comes Austin Riley. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it behind home plate. 1 for 2, solo home run and a walk. Riley hit 38 last year. Does he surpass 38 this year? You let me know down in the comments. 0-1. This one way upstairs. Contreras, great job of keeping that. Not letting that one get to the backstop. 1-1 count now. How many home runs does Austin Riley hit this year? Tell me. Let me know. 1-1 count for Riley here. It's already got 1. Here's the pitch. Riley swings. Late on that 100-mile-an-hour gas. My goodness. You hear that pop of the... Did you... Yeah, that ball went 473 feet. Riley down in the count here, though. 1-2. He swings. Little chopper out to third. They won't be able to get 2. Arenado bare hands. And throws out Riley at first. Arenado is just too good over there on the hot corner, man. He's made about 2 or 3 of those barehanded already in this game. Just makes it look easy. And he just got him. Any hesitation, any bobble, and Riley is safe. And Arenado just gobbles it up like it's nothing. Like it's crazy. But it does advance Olsen into scoring position. He's standing on second with one out. And here comes Captain Clutch himself, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings at the first pitch. Goes oppo to the right field. That one gets all the way back to the wall. Olsen will score. d'Arnaud will stand in at second with an RBI double. Travis d'Arnaud is just so good. So underrated, man. And the fact that he's going to be able to take days off from catching, he's going to have a great year himself, man. Just shoots it the other way, opposite field. Walker played that ball badly and let it get all the way to the wall. So here comes Harris now, 8-3 Braves. He swings at the first pitch and misses. That pitch was 101. Yeah. And he just shot it the other way. Great piece of hitting by d'Arnaud, man. 0-1 count to Harris. He swings. Can't catch up to it. Fouls it back. He's down in the count 0-2. D-Train. Yeah, that's what they call him in. That's what you guys call him in CeeLo's chat. I love it though. D-Train. Here's the 0-2. That one is bounced for ball one. He's so good, man. He's so underrated. He had a great series. He came in time and time again against the Nationals and just drove runs in. 1-2 count for Harris. 8-3. d'Arnaud stands on second. And Harris will strike out for the second out. Money Mike, D-Train. Harris hasn't struck out as much. He's limited it. Here comes Ozzie batting from the left side with 2 outs. Up to 24 likes. Can we get to 30 before the game is over? Appreciate all you guys for being here as always. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream. Whether you're a Braves fan or Cardinals fan, just a baseball fan in general, hope you guys are enjoying. And if you are, please hit the like button. There we go, like number 25. Let's go. Ozzie will take the first pitch inside. Did that shit say 102? My goodness. 26 as the likes continue to climb. Appreciate all you guys. 1-0 count for Ozzie. Swing and a miss on that one. I don't know what Ozzie was seeing on that one. I guess when somebody's throwing 100 miles an hour, man, sometimes them pitches, it throws you off. So Ozzie with the 1-1 count. 1 for 3. He hit a 2-run home run back in the second. As Contreras sets up outside, here comes Ozzie. Swing, foul ball in front of the plate. Still 1-2. 103 wins for the Braves this season. So happy you're back again, bro. Trust I am too, man. I thank you, Push. I'm happy to be back. Happy you guys are back. Like I said earlier, I didn't realize how much I missed it until I was testing the stream out earlier, and some of you guys stopped by and we were just chatting it up. I'm glad to be back, man. San Francisco Giants, Robert. I remember you, Robert, as Ozzie swings and fouls another one back. Giants, they did the thing, man. I watched a little bit of that game earlier, too. The Giants, they put a little whooping on the White Sox. Is the Padres series at home? Yeah, they're at home against the Diamondbacks. Still a 1-2 count for Ozzie. Pitch on its way, swings. Another one foul. Ozzie fighting in this at bat with 2 outs. Keeping his bat alive, trying to drive in a little more. 5-run lead for the Braves. Brian Knight, welcome to the chat. Go Braves. Strikeout. Bro, how much wins for Braves this season? How many did here's ball 2. How many did they win last year? 101. Let me see. I think they can definitely win 100 games. I'll go 100 on the nose. It's so hard because you never know with a long baseball season, injuries. As Ozzy grounds this one out to first, but I'll go 100 on the nose. I definitely believe they can win 100. So I mean, man, I'm trying to stay what's the word? Humble about it, I guess. You know, but I'm gonna go 100 wins. How much? How many? Matter of fact, how many you think they need to win the first seed? Maybe like one. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go 100, man. At least 100. But like I said, with everything in the baseball season, but if they can stay healthy, if I can definitely see them winning more than that. I mean, they won 101 last year with half healthy Acuna, Ozzy out. The only thing that scares me really, and I'm gonna be honest with you, is our pitching, starting pitching. We don't have. I don't think we have the depth, and I feel like one injury or two could really hurt us, as you see it now, especially with Charlie not looking. It's only his first start, but Charlie not looking any different than he did last year. Strider got hurt last year. He's a guy who throws high velocity, so you know it's always a worry with guys like that and them staying healthy. So hopefully we can get a full year out of Strider. We got Freed. That's the one thing that worries me is our starting pitching. Basically, I just don't think we had a depth to sustain a major injury or two, or an injury for an extended period of time. So maybe at some point they'll be able to address that with a trade or something. But that's the only thing that worries me. Conforto, how has Conforto been doing? Angels, I think the Angels will do pretty well this year. It all depends on how they start. If they can start hot and get off to a good start, I think the Angels can finally do well, honestly. Starting pitching right now, once Freed and Wright get back, will be fine. Yeah, it will be fine, but what I'm saying is an injury. An injury or two could really hurt that. Those guys have to stay healthy as Anderson is back out there to start the bottom of the seventh. Facing Paul Goldschmidt, first pitch is outside for ball one. Angels 85 wins. Excuse me. 2-0 count now for Goldschmidt. I guess in reality the Angels probably won't win many. I'm just hoping they will, man. I just want to see Trout and Ohtani in a playoff series playing some meaningful baseball, man. As Anderson now 3 straight balls to Paul Goldschmidt, 3-0. I would really like to see that. Here's the 3-0. That one is a called strike on the inside. 3-1 down to Goldschmidt. Well, but hey, man, we've seen these Cardinals. We've seen them battle, so we still know this game is not over. Even 5 runs as Goldschmidt swings. This one is out to left center field. This one is going back. Rosario at the wall cannot get to it, and that one is gone. Your reigning NL MVP, Paul Goldschmidt, solo home run, cut the lead to 8-4. Like I said, man. Yeah, 101 games. Conforto homer today. And there we go. Like I said, they're not going to die. They're not going to go down easily. This is a very good team, so can't write them off yet. They got power. They got the bats to do it. And here comes Nolan Arenado, who was also a top 5 MVP candidate, I believe. So 8-4, Arenado takes the first pitch inside for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another curveball in the inside. Arenado falls down in the count quickly here, 0-2. Arenado will take his time, his one time he has at the at-bat. The homer doesn't hurt as much because we got some, them insurance runs were huge, big. You just can't give up anymore. And he won't here as Arenado swings and misses at a fastball top of the zone. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, them insurance runs were huge, man. Huge. So 1 down, 4-run lead. Hey, and that's why I said we just got to keep adding. Every time we come up the bat, let's add more. Because as Contreras steps in there, takes a strike. I'm liking Nick Anderson's curveball inside to right-handed hitters. He's really working that pitch to get ahead, as he does again. Here's the 0-1. And this time he paints the fastball bottom of the zone to get Contreras down, and then the count quickly 0-2. Let's see what Anderson delivers on the 0-2 pitch on its way. Tries to go fastball up again. This one was too high. For ball 1, Contreras 1-2. Jesse. I love Jesse Chavez, man. That man can do no wrong in my eyes. Here's the 1-2 check swing. They say he didn't go 2-2. Yeah, it ain't no. He's the reigning NL MVP, man. Jesse's the man, man. Here's the 2-2 to Contreras. Swung on right back up the middle to Ozzie. And Ozzie will throw to Matt for the second out, So 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Nah, Jesse won't be affected by the pitch clock. Leather and lumber with that guy, says Mark. So here comes Nolan Gorman, who's 2 for 2 in this game, like I said. As Anderson paints the outside part of the plate with a fastball to jump ahead 0-1. It's a young guy. Very good, man. 2 for 2 in this game with a walk. This guy has looked very good to start the season. Cardinals might have a good one with this guy, man. 1-1 count now to Gorman. Pitch on his way from Anderson. Swung on and fouled back. 1-2 now. I felt bad for him when he gave up a run in the playoffs in 2021 and he wasn't happy with himself, but I wasn't mad at him because, yeah, Jesse, he comes through when you need him to, especially, I mean, every pitcher is going to give up runs and have bad outings, but I thought, didn't Luke go to the Rangers too, or am I mistaken? Here comes the pitch to Gorman. This one is fought off foul. The run, yeah, a lot of people still don't like the runner on second. I don't know. Honestly, this one is swung on and missed. So Anderson, after giving off the leadoff home run, goes 1-2-3 as we head to the top of the 8th. Braves leading 8-4. You know, one thing I've thought about with the runners on second rule is that the rule was first implemented to stop games from going too long. But I wonder with all the new rules, if it's not a bad thing to have, games go a little longer, because as you're seeing, there has been a lot more offense in this opening weekend. I mean, a lot of games, like right now, you look at some of these scores. Pittsburgh 7-6, Toronto 9-4. Baltimore and Texas have a 2-0 game, but Detroit and Houston 4-4. I mean, there have been a lot of, shootouts in the first couple days of the season. And with all the dead time being gone between pitches, It might not be a bad thing to have games just naturally go to extra innings, but I think the players want it too. So Luke Jackson signed with the Giants. I would have liked to bring Luke back, man. I know a lot of people still give him shit, but I think Luke could have been still a nice part of the rotation. People forget. I think Luke had that bad. He had that bad postseason when everybody else in the bullpen during the run when the Braves won the series. He had a bad postseason, and people forget how much he carried that bullpen in the regular season. And then it just turned around that the bullpen basically carried him in the playoffs. But people forget how clutch he was during the regular season and hold the bad postseason over him. As Ozuna will lead off. To start things here in the top of the eighth, Ozuna is, I believe, 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. So no hits, but he has drawn a couple of walks. Has a 1-0 lead here. As that one is called strike at the bottom of the zone. 1-1 count for Marcel. They need to raise the pitcher's mound back to the height it used to be. Hard enough on pitchers the way it is. I got a question about. Here's the 1-1 to Marcel. He takes inside for strike 2. So, what's the difference between the pitch? Is it easy? So it's easier for. I don't know though. Like, cause you already got guys throwing. Here's the 1-2 to Ozuna. He's check swings. I mean, you got guys throwing already, like, you got Jordan Hicks on the mound right now throwing 102. I mean, you're talking about raising the mound, and these guys might be getting up to 105, 106 if you raise that mound. It's already hard enough to hit. I mean, there's just, as Ozuna strikes out, there's just too much velocity, too much movement to give pitchers even more like of an advantage. I guess I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's tough. Like I said, you got Hicks out here throwing 102. Some guys topping out 103, 104. It's crazy, man. As Rosario steps into bat. Look at the scores. I mean, as the first pitches bounce, yeah. I mean, but at the same time, I feel like it only increases the value of pitchers more because it's starting to separate even better pitchers from, your regular guys because, like, as the 1-1 is taken outside, I feel like it's going to increase the value of pitchers is what I'm trying to say because guys just can't throw one pitch. You see Ian's getting lit up. Like, you're really going to have to develop yourself as a pitcher because now you just can't, no shift. You can't rely on the shift. Like, you got to be a good pitcher. I mean, even some games are kind of low scoring. Like this Baltimore and Texas game, it's 2-0. So you are going to have some as the 3-1 is taken down below for ball 4. Rosario is on with a walk. But I think overall, like you'll still get your pitchers duels, I believe. But yeah, weaker pitchers are going to get exposed, man. That's just how it's going to come down to. Like right now, I don't know who started for. I think John Gray started for Texas and Kyle Bradish started for Baltimore, and they're in the top of the 8th in a 2-0 game. As Arcia swings at the first pitch, pops it up to the right side, and I believe that will be Billy Donovan to take it for the second out. As Acuna will get his 5th bat with it. I said it earlier in the inning when we got the insurance run. Let's secure the win, and let's get Ronald Acuna to cycle. He's a triple away from the cycle. Find an emote. Location is more important than speed. I do agree with you there, Jeff. And as Acuna swings at the first pitch and grounds it to Arenado, that's an automatic out. That ball goes to Arenado, it's out. So there's your third out. So no cycle for Acuna, unfortunately, but the Braves will head to the bottom of the eighth with the 8-4 lead. I do agree with you, Jeff. And that is what I'm trying to say, that now guys can't just depend on, a lot of guys just can't depend on just going out there and trying to throw hard and strike guys out or hope. Because with no shift, you can put it in play. You can find a hole. You can, like, pitchers actually have to develop now. You get what I'm trying to say? You got to have secondary pitches, a third pitch, to feed off of that high heat, that heat you get what I'm trying to say? That heat you're throwing. And I think it forces pitchers to get better with their stuff. Focus on location more than just velocity, like you say. And to me, it just all makes the game better. If you can develop pitchers and pitchers can become better, then the game becomes better, man. Like you separate your good pitchers from your bad pitchers, your good hitters from your bad hitters, and because the good guys are always going to come out on top, man. And the bad guys will get exposed. But here we go, bottom of the eighth. Braves holding on to a 4-run lead. Cardinals have 6 outs to work with. Let me hop down and check. 29 likes. Appreciate all you guys for being here as always. Can we get one more like to 30? Thank all you guys for the support for the first stream of the year. Let me see if I can go back and maybe see some comments I missed. Who you got for Cy Young this year? I would love to see Max win it. He was close last year. I'm trying to. I don't want to pick like the obvious thing. I'm trying to think of some. You know who I really like? I like Zach Gallen out in Arizona. I think he's a really good pitcher, kind of under the radar kind of guy. Some young guys. I like Tristan McKenzie for the. I don't know if they'll necessarily win it. I'm just talking about some pitchers I like and some pitchers that I would like to see. Like McKenzie, I would like to see him have a great year. He had a decent year last year. Hunter Green, another guy for the Reds. He's probably, he's not going to get much exposure playing for the Reds. The Reds will probably not be that good this year. But, I mean, the obvious picks are guys like, Garrett Cole. Burns didn't look too good in his opening day, but Corbin Burns. But I don't know, because there are a lot of young good pitchers out there, too, that might come out of the woodworks. Logan Gilbert is another guy for the Mariners. And here comes Colin McHugh to face Jordan Walker, but Cy Young, I'm not too much of an expert in pitching, so I honestly wouldn't know. If I was to be honest with you, I would probably just pick the obvious picks, honestly, as Walker pops up for the first out here in the bottom of the eighth. But I do know of some young guys that are pretty good that I would like to see take a step this year. And of course, Sandy. Sandy's always good. He won it last year. So I don't know, man. How many pitchers as the first pitch to Edman is fouled off? 8-4 game here in the bottom of the eighth. Cardinals, 5 outs left, trying to climb back in this game. Braves trying to hold them off. I'll catch you up with the scores. McKenzie needs to add some weight. Owen, yeah, he is skinny as hell, man. As McHugh gets the call at the bottom of the zone. 0-2 to Edman. I like his stuff, though. He has a lot of potential. And don't forget about Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber, man, there's so many good pitchers, man. It's like you start naming off the pitchers and they're guys you forget about. Shane Bieber has been flying under the radar. these last couple years. He's still a Cy Young candidate.
Last year in 58 appearances, a 2.60 ERA.
1-2 count to. I try to catch up on your comments, guys. Sorry. 1-2 pitch to Edmund.
1 out, 1-2 pitch.
This one is swung on, slap foul out to the left side. McKenzie is. He is skinny as hell. He does. I like his stuff. Trying to think of some other guys. They'll come to me. There's a lot of good. Like I said, there's just a lot of good talent, especially young talent in the league, and it's exciting, man. Here's the 1-2, and so the Braves need to try and get Nola in the Aaron Nola. I can't believe I didn't even mention Aaron. Aaron Nola had a rough outing his first at go. I think Wheeler had a rough. The Rangers just stumped the Phillies, but you know you got Nola, you got Wheeler. Here's the 2-2. That one misses. Even the guy the Mets picked up. I watched him pitch. What's his name? The Japanese guy, Senga. He looked pretty good. That fork ball they were talking about, it was kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I watched a little bit of his start. Talent in this league is it's plentiful, man. Nolan is an even inner and can be great sometimes. It's the real deal, man. I saw it. I seen him strike out a couple guys, and I was just like, okay, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's real. But yeah, like somebody was saying, he does seem to have a little bit of control. As McHugh will walk Edmund. So back to this game, and here come these pesky Cardinals, like you guys say. If you got a question and I missed it, just be sure to write it. Ask me again. I'm not, I would like to answer your questions. I'm not an expert or nothing, but I will. So here we go. Back. The game is getting close again, though. As the Cardinals now have 2 on and only 1 out. Tying run on deck. But, of course, it only matters if this guy gets on. Let's see if McHugh can work himself out of trouble here. 0-1 count to Donovan, who's 0 for 4 on the night. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one is a called strike on the outside. McHugh got a little bit of grace there for the ump. But like I said, ump has been calling the outside. East and West. He's been doing it all night, so you can't really blame him. He's been giving both teams, both pitchers, some slack. Here's the 0-2. Donovan grounds foul to the first base side. He's definitely been giving both sides slack on the inside and the outside part of the plate. Kirby Yates is warming up in the bullpen for the Braves. 0-2 count right here. Darno setting up outside. McHugh checks over at second. Here's the pitch. McHugh misses outside. 1-2 now. Yeah, double play would be huge right here. But it's not been easy, man. The Cardinals they've been threatening almost every inning. Here's the 1-2. Misses upstairs for ball 2. Count now even. It's never easy, is it? Ready on the 2-2. McHugh misses inside. Full count now. Oh my God. Why they always got to make me sweat, guys? Thanks for the points, J9. No problem. Well, you got more points when you signed up as a member. You get points for watching. You get a little bit more points every time you donate or become a member, so you earned them, man. Full count. My God. They always got to make me sweat. Here comes the 3-2. Swing. Ground ball to Olsen at first. He turns. Throws to first. Did they get the double play? Donovan ran it out and just beat it. Olsen firing to Arcia over at second. Donovan busting it down the line to just beat out the throw back to first to McHugh. Did he get him? Nah, he beat it out. So runners on the corners now with 2 outs. Not with this team. Not with this team, Jeff. Why they got... I think the Braves just like to give me... Braves just like to get my blood flowing, the adrenaline rushing, the heart pumping. They just like to do it. They know it makes the game more exciting. You know? It's like a gift to us. Let's give the fans a classic every time we out there. Gene, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So it's Burleson now with runners on the corners and 2 outs. He's 1 for 4 already. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it behind home plate. It's been like this every inning, though. Like, the Braves, O'Reilly led off with a home run. The Cardinals responded with a run. The Braves had the big second. And I think the Cardinals came back and had runners on at that point. Like, it's been like this the whole game. Here's the 0-1 to Burleson. He check swings. They say he did not go. 1-1 now. Just now getting home. Well, I'm glad you decided to tune in to the final couple of innings. Hope you had a good day, Gene. Appreciate you being Cardiac Kid, says they all the time. 1-2. McHugh gets Burleson to chase below the zone for strike 2. Even with Will Smith not on the team, still the Cardiac Kids. Here comes the 1-2. Just missed for ball 2. 2-2. Who's on deck? Is it Goldschmidt? You got it. I mean, is it Goldschmidt? I believe it is. You got it. You gotta get this out right here. Here comes the 2-2. That one called strike on the outside. We got the call. Like I said it earlier. And it's not a bad pitch. It's not a terrible pitch. As I'm behind on my stream again, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's not a terrible pitch, but like I said, Ump has been giving that slack on the east and west side of the plates all game, so we'll take it. Braves still lead 8-4 as we head to the top of the ninth. Gotta drop that like to you. Oh, I appreciate it, Gene. Thank you so much, man. And thank you everybody who has tuned in, everybody who has liked the stream. Appreciate all you guys. We're at 33 likes. Appreciate all you guys. 3 outs, 6 outs left. Let's try to get the 35, 40 before this game is over. I have 666 views. That I don't know how to feel about that on the stream. Thank you. Change now it's 669. Yeah, he's been calling it all night like that. Honestly. It's frustrating when it happens to your team, of course, but as long as it's fair on both sides, you can't really complain. Give me a second, guys. All right, top of the ninth, we head Braves. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. as I'm a little bit behind on my stream, trying to catch up. I ain't comfortable with this 4-run lead. I need at least another run or two. As Naughton, Olsen's down on strikes for the first out. A lot better, yeah, a lot better numbers indeed. As Riley steps in here, give us one more run, man. I think Yates was warming. Do you think they bring Yates in the ninth? I know he was warming up, but I thought he might have just been warming up just in case. As Riley has an 0-1 count. 0-2 now. I thought he might have been warming up just in case. What's his face? Not Anderson. McHugh got into trouble. As Riley fouls an 0-2 pitch to stay alive. I think they go with Matzek, right? You go with Matzek, right?
Yeah, not too many teams come in here and have a lot of success, especially the Cardinals have been really consistent for a long time.
2 more runs to seal the deal.
It's a great home field.
And Riley strikes out. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. That brings up, as they like to call him, the D train. D train. Captain Clutch. Man. Mr. Timely hitting. Because, boy, he hits them when you need them. I tell you that much about Travis Darnell.
Second time I think we've seen in 2 days, right, that he's used his timeout before it needed an adjustment started.
The D train. No sweat.
All the right buttons right now, so keep going.
So first pitch to Darno on his way. He takes it in his zone for strike 1.
Stay focused. RBI double in the 7th.
Here's the 0-1 in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 count for Darno.
Chokes up on that bat and awaits the
1-1. Contreras sets up inside. Naughton misses way upstairs and outside for ball 2.
on Wednesday on getaway day before the Braves finally get one back in Truist. Home opener against
Here's the 2-1 to Darno on its way. Swung on, put on the ground to Donovan over at second. And that would be the 3rd out. We hit to the bottom of the 9th. Braves with a 4-run lead. Let's lock it up. Time to lock it up. Great game, though. Like, this is going to be 2 more games in the series. This is going to be a hard series, man. I believe, who are we starting? I don't even know who we're starting tomorrow. It was on the top of my brain because they mentioned it in the last game. Who was it? It's one of the young guys starting tomorrow. Philly, I think Philly lost. Is that game over? I think that game's over. Philly lost. Let me see. They lost 8-1. Philly off to an 0-4 start. Where am I at? Alright, there we go. We good. Alright. Dylan Dodd. Yeah, Dodd. That's who it is. Yeah, I mean, if Schuster and Dodd can, like I said, the only worry I got with our team is our starting pitching. Because, you know, it's a long season. Injuries will happen. But if Schuster and Dodd can, you know, prove that they can be quality starters, quality depth to the starting rotation, then yeah, we're good. but we do need some. We do need some depth. So here we go. 3 outs left. Wins 6 straight to start the season on the road. Mets got blanked. Yo, Brewers went crazy on them, and I think it was like the 5th inning. They went absolutely nuts. Minter is out there to close the deal. I'm going to ask you this, guys. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought 2 years ago when we were doing these streams, even maybe 3 years ago before stream, AJ Minter would be the best arm out of our bullpen? Who would have thought it, man? But he's earned it, man. As Paul Goldschmidt will lead things off, AJ missing with the first pitch down below. Who would have thought, though? He's earned it, though, man. I'm happy for AJ, man. He had to get through some stuff to get where he's at now, and now he's trusted to close these games out. That one called a strike at the bottom of the zone. 1-1 down to Paul Goldschmidt. Never would have thought, right? He definitely earned it, man. Here's the 1-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. That one bounced in the dirt for ball 2. Ball 1. Yeah, it was. I was gonna say that, but it was basically the same pitch. Gave it to him the second time around. 2-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Bottom of the 9th, 8-4 game. Braves leading. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on. Out to left center. Rosario going back to the warning track, and he'll be there to put it out. My God, off the bat. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Paul Goldschmidt been scaring me all night. Him and Tyler O'Neill. But there's one down here in the bottom of the 9th. Count him down. AJ, how long till Iglesias is back? I think he's... man, what was it? I don't think it was nothing serious. I think it was just first pitch to Arenado was fouled back. I think it was like soreness or something. So I think he'll be back soon. He won't be back. He won't be out for long. Probably sometime next week, if not this week, if I remember correctly. Here's the 0-1 to Arenado. That one is a ball on the outside. Good pitch, though, from AJ. Tyler O'Neill is ripped. He is. Yona was in minor class AAA Gwinnett Stripers last year. Yeah, he was in AAA last year. I hope to see Noah bounce back, too. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him. I do hope to see Noah bounce back, too. He definitely did, man. Here's the 1-2 to Arenado. AJ delivers. And that one is popped up. Darno giving chase, but that will be in the stands. Arenado stays alive. AJ just trying to blow it by him. Arenado late. Let's see if he goes back to that fastball and tries to blow it by him again. The Cardinals have the best defense in all of baseball. I don't know, honestly, but when you got Arenado over there at third, it definitely helps. I will say that. 8-4. 1-2 pitch on its way. Darno setting up inside. It looks like here comes the pitch. Went with the fastball again. Arenado is fighting him off. Trying to blow it by him. Arenado can't catch up to it. Can't time it up. But he is not going down easy either. See what AJ goes to in a 1-2 for the third time. Noah had a couple good games. Then he had that one bad game and kind of lost it and broke his hand from punching the bench. Here's the 1-2. Arenado pokes this one up over the head of Albies as he tries to climb the ladder and get it, but just out of reach of his glove. And Arenado is on with one out. That was a pretty good changeup, and Arenado just poked it. Just poked it right over the head of Albies over there at second.
But it works. His second hit of the night, and here's Wilson Contreras.
Never over. One out, one on for Wilson Contreras now. First pitch from Minter swung on,
Back our way. That came pretty
fouled back for strike one. Never easy. Padres are very good defensively.
Get close. Something to live for.
I mean, yeah, Braves are too.
Where we came from in Washington, we're not going to get Indian Nationals apart. We are up in the heavens.
0-1 count to Contreras. AJ delivers another fastball top of the zone, and Contreras swings again and fouls it off
The first base
behind home plate. So no balls and 2 strikes to William. I keep calling him. Yo, I'm so used to saying William. Wilson Contreras.
He was an all-star last year like his brother William.
So AJ looking to put Contreras down for the second out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Went to the top of the zone again. Contreras
Harris camps and takes.
will send this one out to center field, and Harris will camp under it for the second out. How did he even get to that ball?
By Xfinity.
Yo, am I watching that right? Where did that ball end up? How did he even get to that ball?
Hopefully coming up after this next hitter for the
So one more out
which will be Dylan Carlson pinch hitting for Nolan Gorman.
as Dylan Carlson will pinch hit for Nolan Gorman. Damn, I forgot about Dylan Carlson. Shit. Yo, Cardinals are stacked, bro.
Former Cards first round pick back in 2016.
So here we go. One more out to get. Arenado on first. First pitch to Carlson. Bottom of the zone. Ball 1.
Imagine we'll see him tomorrow night.
His bro got a ring in 20. Yeah. That's why I keep calling him.
See Dylan tomorrow night.
Contreras is not looking too bad over there in Milwaukee.
Talked about a guy who really impressed during
Here's the 1-0 to Carlson. AJ misses outside for ball 2.
gets to make his debut in his home state. That'll be a special
Tyler O'Neill on deck. I do not want to see Tyler O'Neill until tomorrow. He's hit like 2 or 3 warning track shots. Let's get Carlson out here. That's a called strike. 2 balls and a strike. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared of Tyler O'Neill right now. I don't want him coming up with 2 on.
AJ Minter, who's had to adjust to that pitch clock, but he's been adjusting just fine. Looked good on Thursday, and now trying to end this thing here in the ninth.
Here's the 2-1. That one is swung on and missed.
Down to their final strike.
Excuse me, he fouled that. He got a piece of that one. 2-2. Cardinals down to their final strike.
One more quality pitch right here.
Again, appreciate all you guys for tuning in and being here. Can we get one more like for 35 as the stream is hopefully coming to an end with one more strike. Here we go on the 2-2. Pitch on its way. Missed outside, full count. Arenado will be in motion.
If things continue beyond
Please, I don't want to see Tyler O'Neill. I do not want it. Linda Rotstock, Blue Bayou. Blue Bayou. I do not want to see Tyler O'Neill.
right now in St. Louis.
Pitch on its way. He swings, and that one's going to get down to right center. No, Harris tracks it down. I thought for sure that ball was getting down. I'm sorry, Michael Harris. My bad. I didn't mean no respect. He tracked that thing down, and the game is over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Michael. I will never disrespect your gold glove fielding ever again. Great game, though, man. I'm excited for game 2. I got to check and see. Does anybody drop the time for me? What time does game 2 start tomorrow? Before I make any promises. But most likely I will be doing the game. Braves W. Says Manny. Yep. Great game. Only thing I'm worried about, you know how the Braves do sometimes. They have an offensive explosion like this, and then they kind of come out dead the next game. I hope that doesn't happen. But like I said, it's going to be a great series. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Any Cardinals fans in the chat, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Braves win 8-4, now 3-1. Mets lost, Miami lost, Washington lost, Philly lost. So we're climbing in the standings early in the season. Let's get another dub tomorrow. He reminds me of Andrew Jones. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that ball was dropping. He tracked it down and it made it look easy. He kind of came to out of nowhere into the frame. I didn't even see him. I ain't even see him. Michael Harris, player of the game. He made some big catches. Thanks for having me. No, guys, thanks for having me, and appreciate you guys. Like I said, same time tomorrow. I don't know. Does anybody know what? Let me check and see what time this game starts tomorrow. Sometimes I don't check and see what time the game starts. Like I was going to do the game on Sunday, and I didn't realize it started so early. So let me go ahead and check. So I was already behind. So let me go ahead and check what time the game starts tomorrow. April. Tomorrow's game is at same time, 7:45. So I will be here tomorrow night for the game. Again, I should be. If I don't, I'll let you guys know. So always look out on the channel for a post from me, just in case I won't be doing the game. But once again, guys, thank you guys for being here. D, Bass, Jeff, Push, Daniel, Nonchalant, Juice, Gene, go through Manny. Make sure I'm try not to miss nobody. Mark, of course. Gibby, Jeff, I'm gonna D, but everybody. If I didn't see you, thank you everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, hopefully I'm gonna add in some, bring back some stuff. But guys, have a great night as always. Stay safe and stay positive, and thank you guys again. Braves 3-1, man. Great game. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow, guys. See you guys tomorrow night. Michael Harris covers a lot of ground. He does, man. I'm glad to have him out there. And to think, appreciate you, Day 9. Good to see you again. You too, Gene. And to think, we all thought Christian Pache was going to be that guy. And Pache, I still hope Christian Pache gets his career together. He's over there in Philly right now, but Michael Harris. Yo, guys, have a great night. Stay safe and stay positive. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 7:45. Good night, guys.